Hey friends, Fui here once again. Welcome back to episode 53 of our Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes blind playthrough. We're in for a good one this time. It's time for the main mission of the chapter. Just trying to think if there's anything big to touch on before we start. Let me check one thing here. No, I think we're pretty good. Unrelated news. I think I've shown this shirt off before, but I love it so much we're going to do it again. For those of you who've watched my Doki Doki playthrough, you may or may not recognize the character on there. And if you haven't, I highly suggest it, though. Fair warning, it's a very dark experience for much of it. But regardless, I think it's time to get rolling, so let's jump right in. We're going to try and finish off the rest of the Imperial troops, and probably more importantly, we're going to get Bernie back. That's going to be exciting. Not going to be the main, don't worry. We're not going to see Bernie prevails all the time. Just like once a fight probably or something. Because he's probably going to be my second to Lysithea now. So that'll be fun. So let's get rolling. All we got to do is get the S rank for a golden apple. Nothing really major there, so just jump right in. Besieging the Imperial Army. Right, we'll just overwrite this one and get ready for a big fight. Wonder what Claude has up his scheme.
Lord Ferdinand,
or is it up his sleeves?
from the Alliance.
Allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is Holst Sigisvald Goneril.
Didn't expect that, okay.
It is an honor to meet you. Even those of us from the Empire have heard tales of your valor. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, and this army is under my command.
I come as a representative for the Leicester Alliance. I'm sure you can guess what I'm planning to say.
Probably.
You are here to ask for our surrender, I take it.
Your army is surrounded with no hope of victory or retreat. There would be no dishonor in laying down your arms.
To be fair, this is kind of similar to what happened with the Imperial playthrough there, where instead of it being Ferdinand, it was the far more experienced Superman on their side. So, you know, we'll see how this one turns out, but...
So the Empire declined our terms? I guess that's not a complete surprise.
It was as if he didn't even consider the possibility. Perhaps he'd have regarded it an affront to his pride as a noble of the Empire.
He's really willing to throw away the lives of those who serve him just for that?
Birdie is stubborn.
Actually, his troops' morale seemed unexpectedly high. I believe they've steeled themselves for a fight to the death.
And you know what they say, a cornered foe fights hardest. The key to that is you always make them think they have a way to escape. And then, of course, you don't actually let them escape.
Not without exception, of course. One of his officers was hiding under a table.
Bernie.
And I noticed some dispirited soldiers about their camp.
Hiding under a table? That has to be Bernadetta. I mean, who else could it be? I wonder if she'd hear us out.
Since we couldn't convince Ferdinand to give up on this desperate last stand, we have no choice but to give him what he wants. If we win this battle, the Alliance will finally be back to where it was before the Empire invaded. No matter who you face on the battlefield, hold nothing back. Hit them with everything you've got.
Alrighty. Be pretty straightforward. Now, Ferdy behind enemy lines there. That's interesting. Just in the bottom right-hand corner. Well, freaking duh. We're starting off with that. That seems useful. Don't really care about poisoning enemies. Let's do light the beacon. That seems potentially interesting. Now, we do have to change some people out. Change unit. Put you back to Claude. Hey, Claude. You shouldn't be that. Who's our other one? Oh, right. Hilda.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, you know what? Boom. And all of a sudden, we have Claude and Lysithea right there, ready to roll. I'll just change main characters and we'll call it a day. In fact, I'll probably just let Fuya do whatever the hell he wants down there and see where we come up with. that a flight area, or is that a... No, it must not be a flight area because it doesn't have the arrows. That's just a dead area. Unlike this one. I could potentially see that being useful, but I don't foresee myself using it, so we'll see. Do find it interesting, though. Keep this in mind, but we have a teleport area right here. We have a lot of Alliance soldiers kind of randomly spread throughout the battlefield, so we may end up making use of Shadow Step for a good chunks of it. May being the operative word. We're going to still try and be Lysithia for the most part. 12 minutes, 1,200 enemies, that's pretty straightforward. Strategies are good to go, we're going to get Bernie. I think we're good to save and then charge ahead and finish this fight off. Oh, nope, don't want to quit battle. Begin.
They've got nowhere to run. We must force the enemy generals to
Claude.
It was quite brilliant to surround them like this, Claude, and it could not have been accomplished without my
I got it.
Yeah.
escape route has been cut off. There must be some way to break through.
What's up, friends? Fine, if you're not going to get staggered. Okay, how much are you going to tank that?
You only keep losing troops if... Wait, that's...
Oh, gasp. Whoever saw that coming.
Did we make it in time? The situation doesn't look great, but we've still got a job to do.
There you go.
We'll cut a path for you. Follow us.
I do find it odd that Alois is siding with the people who, you know, screwed over his employer. But it's all good.
Places? The mercenary company. You have my gratitude. Everyone, proceed to the escape route at
And
once.
no, let's stop that right now.
Captain Gerald. No. I really don't want to do this, but I can't let them get away.
There we go. That's the spirit, Leone.
The entire army will crumble if I am defeated. I must retreat with everyone else, regardless
If I
of
can't
what
go that way.
happens.
I can't do this anymore. No problem. Gotta make sure everyone gets away. Watch closely.
Oh, Bernie.
Is Bernadetta the sniper? Perhaps we should use the information we obtained.
Yeah,
about
no, that's not gonna hit me.
these formations. Where are these arrows coming from? We'll never catch up to the enemy if we don't stop them.
We'll show them how determined we are.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Path is shut.
Hi, Bernie. Oh, shoot. Don't kill Bernie. Don't kill Bernie.
The enemy is over there. Let us finish this.
Bernie, would you, There we go.
They found me. Stay away.
Kind of persuade. Or not.
I found her.
I had a feeling it was you, Bernadetta.
Don't mind me, Bernie. I'm just killing your friends.
The enemy doesn't seem that interested in fighting. We may be able to convince her to
So please, let me persuade her. Good. Alright, now time to beat Bernie up for a second.
I wish I was surrounded by walls, not enemies.
And that's clear.
Bernadetta, could you maybe stop fighting? Wait, what? No, I'm not ready to die. Please, don't murder me.
Okay.
Forward, march.
It's my turn.
But no, Cavalier. You may not move. You may not pass go.
I will rally the troops who have managed to withdraw.
I guess you can still charge.
We should join the front line as well. We must save as many soldiers as we
301. We're probably about 3 minutes in. Oh, 475. That makes more sense.
Changing places.
There you go. Getting all worked up again. But I guess our pay will get docked if we just stand around.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I got it. Now we can focus on pursuing them. Wait, something's happening in this central area.
Watch closely.
Who's that?
I'm about to get screwed over in that one. Oh, hey. My prey.
You will not go any further. So that's the Ashen Demon, huh? Don't engage them if you can help it. Focus on stopping the Imperial troops.
Time to face the Blade Breaker's wrath.
Are you changing places?
Wait. Oh.
It's might. Do you remember me, Captain? Well, even if you don't, we have to fight.
What's up, Gerald?
Oh, Leone! You've grown so much since I last saw you. Come then, let us fight with honor.
Is that
How about not?
Did he leave the Knights of Saros?
Sorry, Gerald. Nothing against you, but
Time to lose.
You're pretty amazing, all right. You can advance now. Forward!
and that's game for him.
They got me beat, huh?
no problem? I got it.
All right, I'm falling back.
I'm gonna ignore some of the scrubs.
Hey, Captain. This counts as a win for me, right? It's my turn.
Hey, MC, go and say hi to. Oh, I guess can't.
Move out. Escape point is before us. Go, everyone. I will provide you with backup. Turn their attention back to us.
Boom. And then if they're nice to me, I won't deal with anyone else until I get to the Ashen Demon. If I have to, I'll go deal with Birdie. What's up?
We can't let our blockade fall apart. We need reinforcements.
Sorry, Elise, you missed.
Won't be the one to drag my new comrades down.
Pretty well.
I'm afraid that's it for me.
That was game. If they're stupid enough to come after me,
Mercenaries. All that's left is to catch Ferdinand.
yeah, no, it's not gonna hit. What are you fighting against that's hurting you? Also, they're dead. Nice.
I'm not there yet.
Maybe, maybe not, but you're certainly kicking some butt. Actually, you know what, MC? I have a job for you. Kill him.
Got her to our signal beacon. It may be able to slow the Imperial Army's retreat.
I'm not a child.
I can't lure him over. Dead two. Oh no. Up, friend. Got him.
If you're with the Alliance,
Sorry, I gotta give you a second.
I'm here to stop you.
Actually, you know what? Fine. What? Also, it's just them reaching there kills it. That's not good.
More capable than I expected.
Okay, time to get rid of you. We're losing time.
We won't be defeated.
Bye, Byleth. Good game.
We were told not to engage.
How are we doing on kills? We are getting there.
But isn't this a great opportunity to see how much you've grown?
Sorry, but our fight ends here. I let them slip away Nothing.
Okay, kill the priest here. Good. Look at the plan. Plan's all coming together. No, you're not gonna hit me with that. I don't need to use that. I'm just gonna attack him 3 more times and he's dead. Good for you, Hilda. Ooh, nice level up.
Still have a long way.
Then MC.
Not a problem.
Yeah, beat him up.
Are you changing places?
Let's go capture that stronghold before. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll take that.
No problem. I got it.
Watch closely.
We about dead. There we go.
Are you changing places?
As long as Ferdy continues to stay there, we're okay.
Watch closely.
I will not. Beautiful.
It's my turn.
Too many mage type characters. My damage is low. That's alright, I'm still overpowering him. Yeah, you ain't gonna survive that. Kills are at more than we need. Okay, let's go beat up Ferdy
Changing places?
before anything else happens. Wow,
My turn.
everybody on the way to Ferdy too. This poor guy doesn't know what's happening.
We won't be defeated.
Yeah, that's one dead guy. Ready, slash. Fun gap closer though. I'll say that. I guess if you don't use it right next to someone, it's pretty good. You just gotta have the right distance. Alright, I'm starting to get how to use that.
Hurry on as well.
Yeah, about that. Gonna gather everybody up right here. Oop, I missed Ferdy.
Surrender here.
Part of the plan.
Hey, Ferdy, you getting hit from behind? Nope, I guess not.
We won't be defeated.
But your friends are dead. Ferdy, what the hell are you going? Yo, 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 yo.
Watch closely. Unsatisfied. I will grow.
I insist that you stop right there.
Your unique talents have me at a loss for words.
And then the real enemy's gonna come, right?
So this is where
No problem. I got it.
Oh, hey. Lottie's lava.
Lord Ferdinand, please retreat. I will hold them off.
Like I expected, there was someone else.
I promised Her Majesty that I would protect you at all
Is there enemies here?
costs,
Oh,
and I
hey.
intend to see that promise through.
Yeah, we're not gonna attack me, no.
All part of the plan.
Purple kill.
We won't be defeated.
I figured doing that to the Cavaliers was a good idea rather than let them start running around. Nice.
One step closer to my goal.
Edelgard truly made you promise such a thing?
Changing places?
But I cannot very well abandon you here.
If we lose you, we lose the whole army. Please go, so that
Up enemy weak to magic. Defeat conditions? Please explain. Oh, well then. Ready, slice!
The rest is in your hands.
He did.
At least Lord Ferdinand got away. Your Majesty, if only I could.
I'm sorry, Ladislava. I do like your armor,
Last.
but alas, you'll be missed.
Their general escaped, but we struck a blow to the Imperial Army nonetheless. I'd call this a victory.
Nice job.
Well, we did it.
Yet you're still the saddest looking fighter in camp. Why the long face?
Because we only barely got the job done. Everything else was a miserable failure.
Yeah, it happens.
Sure, we routed the Imperial Army and forced Geralt and his mercenaries to retreat. But we let Ferdinand get away in the process. And if that wasn't bad enough, I failed to beat the Ashen Demon.
But Larcithia did. She kicked his butt.
Basically, we lost in nearly every way you can lose.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're right. I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
Yes. Can't think of anyone else who's done that.
Precisely. They're surely going to continue standing in our way, so do try to dig a little deeper the next time you square off.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
We crunch that one. Nice. Level up for somebody. Ooh, that's a good level.
Grow even more.
And MVP might put me to 39.
Must make more.
We'll be close. Yep, there we go. Come on, big money.
This isn't my finest moment.
I agree, and yet I disagree. I don't care a single bit about the other points. You keep raising your magic, and we'll be very happy. Also, Luna kind of sucks.
Full of so much more.
I was not impressed with its performance in battle. Okay. There we go. I mean, I'm not happy. What? Yeah, 10 renown. So dumb thought, but I'm counting battles right.
Find Ferdinand and his troops?
You might be able to. Not gonna be doing this, but I know in the renown shop they had those things you can use to capture a region. So if you're getting like 10 renown of an area, you could just do everything but the last battle, clear it, and then you still get like 5 or so net gain, which is, I guess, pretty cool. Does save you some time with the skirmishes, but of course you lose out on all that experience.
Tracks that suggest they fled toward Garreg Mach.
Well, there's probably better ways to grind, but I'm gonna still keep doing skirmishes. They're fun.
So they've given up on the southern route and are making their way back to the Empire by circling west. It won't be easy to catch them now.
I'm just relieved that Ferdinand is still alive. I must admit, I am too.
Yeah, same here. I just wish we could have caught him, though. Knowing Ferdinand, he's gonna think the only way to redeem himself is by attacking us again.
Well, if he does, I'll just chase him away. I'll send that guy packing as many times as we need.
I'm more worried about Geralt and his mercenaries.
I'm with you on that.
Right. Ferdinand would have never escaped if Geralt's people weren't covering him.
I mean, granted, we defeated all of them at once, but still.
I suspect this won't be the last we see of them. We can't let their smaller numbers lull us into a false sense of security. That's a surefire way to get beaten. On the bright side, we've taken down most of what was left of the Imperial Army's invasion force. I think it's fair to say the Alliance has officially made it to the other side of this crisis. Great work, everyone.
But another crisis is sure to be on the
May
way.
I ask what our next move is, my lord?
Well, as you know, the Empire is currently locked in battle with the Kingdom of Fargus. With fronts to the east and the west, the Empire is stretched thin. They've been forced to divide their army. I'd be curious to hear what my favorite mercenary thinks. What would your next move be?
Pincer attack.
As the brains of this duo, I'll take this one. The answer couldn't be clearer. Attack the enemy's homeland.
We should cross the Great Bridge of Murden and mount an assault on Empire territory. If we move in now, we'll have a real shot at winning.
Exactly what I was thinking. We should seize the initiative and strike before the Emperor and Count Burgleys can muster a response.
I agree. They attacked us first, so we're fully justified in a retaliation.
Always better to be in an offensive battle when you can make good progress like this.
What's more,
Obviously,
if
don't
we can
overstretch
claim
as your
those
supply lines are run
Burgleys'
thin,
farmlands
but
for ourselves, then the Alliance should be sitting pretty for a century to come.
Isn't Count Burgleys known for his incredible strength?
He may be Adrestia's mightiest warrior, but at the end of the day, he's still just one man.
yep.
The Empire's invasion of Leicester has failed. That crack in their armor is just the opening we need to strike.
If victory means peace for the Alliance,
I'm all for it. I won't lose to this count, no matter how tough he is.
I beat him once before. In a different playthrough. We got this.
I'm sure if we don't take this opportunity, it won't be long before the Empire regroups
Yep,
and
exactly.
attacks us again.
The bridge is a good defensive stronghold, but as they've proven they can break through it. So what's better than to give ourselves a little more buffer room?
I don't approve of this at all. Surely the Alliance army is already exhausted from fighting multiple battles. So many of our soldiers are wounded. We should give them time to rest and recover.
If our attacks were to somehow fail, then the Alliance would be plunged right back into crisis. And need I remind you, the next time the Empire knocks on our metaphorical door, we will not be able to employ the same tricks again.
We won't fail. I'll handle Count Burgleys myself, and I will vanquish him.
Sure you will.
Holst, can you really afford to be away from our territory for so long? Elmira could strike at any moment.
My, this conversation's certainly gotten heated. Do I sense another round table meeting in the works?
Seems like this kind of decision would need one of those conferences, huh? That's how it goes around here, yeah. I guess we'll just have to table this discussion until then.
I've returned, Father.
Yes.
Father, between your feigned betrayal and surprise attack at the Great Bridge, your leadership in this war has been nothing short of exceptional.
And yet.
However, I must ask why you felt it necessary to exclude me from your plans. I could have assisted you had I only known your intentions.
No. If Deirdre had fallen, House Gloucester would have remained a loyal vassal to the Empire.
Crafty.
There was no need for you to share the stigma of that betrayal. I wanted your hands to remain clean. You are, after all, the heir to the noble House Gloucester.
Father.
But I will tell you this. Claude von Regan is dangerous. In this matter, I allowed him to inveigle me into going along with his scheme. And what was born of this plan of his? Much of our domain became a battlefield, its citizens exposed to considerable peril.
That seems a small price to pay considering all we have gained.
An alliance leader who dismisses any amount of suffering is unfit to bear the title. I am convinced that Claude will never understand this.
Now, that is not necessarily...
Listen to me, Lawrence. I am done obeying that
dear.
reckless child.
You cannot mean to secede from the Alliance.
No, of course not. I intend to yield my title.
What?
Claude may be the one to save our alliance, but I refuse to serve under him all the same. You, however, are much more adept at dealing with his particular style of leadership. Would you not agree?
You are proposing I become head of this house? Are you certain?
Lawrence, my son, I have long forced you to uphold my own ideals. That too ends today. Going forward, you shall act in accordance with your own beliefs. My only stipulation is that you never forget your duty to protect the common folk and always consider their best interests.
That's a good way to look at things.
You have my word. I stand both honored and humbled to accept the countship of House Gloucester.
Ding. And there we go.
Golden Wildfire. A contest of beasts.
Okay. Oh, maybe they mean... I see.
Having struck down the Imperial Army's incursion, the Alliance sees an
Ulst versus
opportunity
the Count.
to launch a counter-invasion. The Round Table convenes and urges the plan to go forward. The Alliance army targets Burgleys territory, just beyond the Great Bridge. They advance to seize its fertile lands, which are protected by the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs.
Having been vested with my father's authority, I cast the vote for House Goneril. We vote yay.
And how say you, Count Gloucester?
I have decided to yield House Gloucester's seat to my son. Lawrence, you will cast your vote as the new head of our house.
Before I do, might I inquire as to the position of Count Ordelia?
Count Ordelia couldn't attend in person, so he was briefed in advance on this meeting's agenda, at which time he expressed that House Ordelia would support the opinion of the council.
Then House Gloucester will join Houses Edmund and Goneril and offer no objection. We vote yay.
Excellent.
Then with the approval of all houses, the Alliance will move forward with the proposal.
Huh. Duke Goneril's position came as no surprise. But I didn't expect Margrave Edmund to show so much interest in your plan.
Margrave Edmund knows an opportunity when he sees one. I'm just glad that his calculations swung in our favor.
It goes without saying, but as the leader of House Daphne, you have my full support.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope you understand that some of our other frontline commanders don't share my enthusiasm.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'll need to find some way to get everyone on board.
Indeed. How are you going to motivate them, Claude? Definitely a different feel of the campaign, but I'm curious about it.
Course of action, and support for an attack on the Empire was unanimous. We need to get preparations underway.
Unanimous? I was led to believe that my father would be too busy overseeing the restoration of our territory to attend.
The Count made me his proxy, which I interpreted as a sign of support.
That's surprising. I'd heard Ordelia territory suffered greatly when the Empire invaded. Are you sure my father has agreed to this? Our resources are limited enough as it is. I can't imagine what we could spare for an extended campaign. Is it really a good idea to keep fighting this war?
Since Houses Ordelia and Gloucester suffered the brunt of the casualties in our previous battles, we plan to ask relatively little of them going forward. In fact, Margrave Edmund has generously agreed to raise the lion's share of the
Go, Edmund.
My adoptive father views this war as just another investment. He must be expecting significant returns.
And he has every right to a return comparable to his contribution. Look, this isn't something you all need to worry about. Now, Lawrence, since you're the head of House Gloucester, would you care to elaborate on your thoughts about the proposal?
Given the treachery House Gloucester has shown the Alliance as of late, I did not believe we were in any position to object to your proposal. Therefore, I chose to quietly acquiesce during the roundtable.
That so-called treachery was all part of the plan to save the Alliance. No one actually thinks your house betrayed us.
Laudable results do not erase duplicitous intent. Had the winds shifted in their favor, my father was prepared to remain with the Empire.
Yeesh. All right, let's ask someone else. What do you think, my friend?
Hasn't the decision already been made? At this point, you should be free to speak your mind.
The Imperial Army attacked the Alliance first. They need to pay for what they've done.
I agree. The Empire started this war. I say
All right, let's
finish
with you.
it.
I just want to be clear about one thing. I'm not trying to invade the Empire because of some personal ambition. Seizing House Burghley's territory is essential to the future of the Alliance. That much won't change, whether we continue to wage war with the Empire or simply need a little leverage for peace talks. This fight is about protecting our future. So I'm asking you all to lend me your strength, because I can't do this alone.
Oh, all right. I'm sure you must have agonized over this decision. I suppose the die has been cast. What matters now is that we win.
Absolutely.
That's true. All right. I'll steel my resolve and fight.
This battle is for everyone in the Alliance. I'm gonna fight with all my muscles.
There you go.
Even the ones I don't know are there.
I'm in too. And I'm not about to let Geralt and his mercenaries beat me either.
I may be the one drawing up the plans, but it's up to all of us to see them through. I know you won't let me down.
There's a battle map starting on the east side. Northeast, yeah. Excellent. Well, I think we have plenty of time left to go around camp and talk to everybody. Let's see if we have time for the additional short conversations. Probably save those for next time.
Now then.
An eye for an eye has been the prevailing thought for Millennia. But what do you think? Is revenge the best course of action? That mentality is the reason we're constantly at war with each other. Honestly, I'm not sure what the right thing to do is.
What do you think?
If there were an easy answer, the world would already have found peace. Don't you think? Let's see. Wrong spot. Been renowned. Ah, okay. So never mind. You would be losing out in most of those by doing that. Because again, you got 10, and that's the only renown that you got. You would be getting. If you had 5 areas to capture, not including the final, then that would be a net loss of 5. Now you do get renown from doing the chores. I've noticed sometimes you get renown from that. So I can't say for sure that that's the, you wouldn't at least break even with that, but hard to say. My previous employer bit the dust in the confusion of battle, so I was drifting without an anchor for a while there. But I joined up with House Gloucester as soon as I heard they were looking for mercs. What, you want to know who I used to work for? Atron. Ooh, boy, that guy was a piece of work. You mean the guy who betrayed us and then instantly died? Yeah, makes sense. Officer Dealey no longer has any resources to contribute to the war effort, which means I need to fight even harder to make up for that.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Don't stop until everyone in Fullland knows your name. I've got your back.
Oh.
I'm not trying to become famous, you know. I don't care who knows my name. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say knows your name, but, you know, whatever. MC has the right thoughts, you know he's a goofball. Nothing there. They want to attack Burgundy's territory? Have they lost their minds? We're not going against Count Burgundy's directly, are we? In the face of his strength, we'll crumble like a poorly preserved manuscript. Now I'm miserable. All I want to do is curl up and go to sleep. Sorry, my friend. I'm gonna work you to the bone by not putting you in battle.
Excuse me.
We finally managed to kick out the Imperial Army, but the war is still going. And now we're up against Count Burgundy of all people. Do they honestly think we can beat him? Maybe I can slip away when no one's looking. Yeah, morale is not currently very high with that. Makes sense, he's kind of legendary.
That can't be.
We drove the Imperial Army out of our territory, so is it really necessary to keep fighting? Oh, I mean, it certainly seems like it could be beneficial for us in the future. I just wonder if we had an opportunity to lay down our weapons. I'm sorry to bring it up. I mean, yeah. Wars of War is very real, so. A lot of people still disagree with our plan to attack the Empire. I knew opinions would be split, but now I'm wondering if it's alright to move forward with it.
Let's see.
You put a lot of thought into this decision. You can be more confident in yourself. You're right. Thanks, that makes me feel a lot better. It wouldn't do for me to be hesitant when I'm the one who suggested attacking in the first place. Of course, everyone is. Everyone's talking about how you're going to invade Empire territory. In fact, if I've gotten wind of your plans, the Imperial Army probably figured it out ages ago, right? Oh yeah, I'm sure they have some stuff set up for us, but... well...
I carry a little of everything here.
Whatever, friends.
Hope to see you again soon.
Nope, nothing good there. Who we're talking to here? Oh, there's Lily. The Empire started this war. I really want to catch them off guard and make them regret it. Plus, you might run into Gerald's mercenaries again. I figured you were going to bring that up.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's a real possibility. I'm hoping we see them again too. Aw, any particular reason? I mean, I've got one of them. I've got one of my own, I guess.
I'll do it.
Look, let's just try to get through this in one piece. Wasn't Borley, my friend?
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. I want to get even with the Imperial Army too, since they captured Garreg Mach. But I'm charged with defending this gate, and intend to carry out my duty to the fullest.
I'd really appreciate it.
So I'm counting on you to get revenge for me. That's right, friend. We'll do this together. We're all a team here.
The lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
And Bernie's hiding away.
Oh no!
Why am I suddenly part of the Alliance Army? I'm not supposed to be here. Can't force me to fight. No way, no how. Yeah, you got the short end of the stick there. I guess they were impressed with your bow skills. I never should have wielded that thing, but I needed it to survive. Oh, you'll become one of us in no time, Bernie.
That reminds me.
If I recall, Count Burgundy's son was in the Black Eagle house back at the academy. He was super energetic, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. Oh, what was it again? Wasn't it Caspar? I heard his dad was some kind of lord.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, that's it, Caspar. He was always picking fights. Just what you'd expect from the son of a famous general. Wonder if we'll have to face him like you did with Ferdinand. We already faced him and beat him up. And then he lost Linhart to us. Remember? You remember Linhart?
So, listen.
I haven't crossed the Great Bridge of Murden since I was a student at the Officers Academy. It was for the annual class contest called the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which was held in Grandeur Field. I remember that. Speaking of which, the Golden Deer House came in dead last when I participated. It still hurts when I think about it. Let's see. This way. Hello, new lord. Oop. Though I do not have the right to express my opinion about the attack, I am still apprehensive about it. In the unlikely event that we lose, Gloucester territory will likely be the Empire's first target.
What would be best?
It is imperative that we claim victory so we do not needlessly drag more citizens into this war. I agree. Oh my goodness, why am I yawning all of a sudden? I swear I got sleep. I did get sleep. You know what this calls for? Thick drift. Also coffee. Thick drift was just a nice casualty.
Do you have a minute?
Have you heard about the Ashen Demon? The toughest out of all of Joel's mercenaries. Apparently they're a great fighter, but never show a drop of emotion, even when snuffing the life out of people. If I were you, I'd turn tail as quick as I could if I even crossed them in battle. Ever crossed them in battle, even.
In all honesty,
I've always wanted to take on Count Burgles. No doubt you want the same, Fuya, but could you leave him to me?
let's see.
It's all yours. I actually wanted to avoid lies. I expect to hear that from you. You know he's the strongest man in the Empire, right? Doesn't the mere thought get your blood pumping? Alright. Didn't expect my main character to say that when I said that. It's like one of those things for pick this option and then wait. That's not what I said. What? Excuse me. Talk.
Well met.
Some people might be quaking in their boots right about now, but not me. I'm practically vibrating with excitement. The Imperial Army killed my best friend. I won't rest until I pay them back 1,000-fold. What goes around comes around. You know what I mean. Hello, training instructor. We'll be back. Well, look who it is. The big bad sellsword folks just can't stop talking about. Heard the Alliance leader went and made you a general, yeah? Bet that puts some coin in your pocket.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, my purse has been bone dry these past 2 years, though.
I get you.
So you're down on your luck too, huh? Guess we're not so different then. I mean, to be fair, Claude kind of abandoned him for 2 years. Someone said we're attacking the Empire's food stores next. Which means if we win, we can eat to our heart's content, right? Sure.
Right on.
Yep, so you better fight as hard as you can, Raphael. You got it. Feast or foe, I'll show him who's boss. Alright, let's cook as long as we're in the area. Let's see. That seems great because we want to get Holst anyway. Holst and... You know, I don't know if I've ever done with Bernie. Screw it, we're doing it. At this point, I'm not too worried about getting A ranks on everybody.
Solid.
I haven't seen too many greats actually. It's usually nice or perfect.
Oh, this is delicious. I feel my strength returning.
This is the best! Let's eat!
He's actually excited.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
And the great doesn't really matter for Bernie, so it's whatever. And Holst, that just kind of gives him a nice little bump, so... Oh, excuse me. I hit the button.
Ah, that's right.
On the other side of the Great Bridge lies Gronder Field, the breadbasket of Fulton. Much of the Imperial Army's food supply probably comes from there. So, even if we were to seize control of it now, the Empire would lose no time in taking it back. I trust Claude, of course, but I'd prefer to avoid getting mired in a back and forth like that. So you say, so you say. Anything over here before I talk to that guy?
Greetings.
I'm from House Albany. There may not be many of us, but we have soldiers from House Burgundy here as well. The Alliance is invading the Empire for the first time in history. Nobles need to present a united front. Though I don't even want to imagine how the roundtable meetings would go if this battle expands Alliance territory. Hey Judith.
Actually,
I've been tasked with guarding the Great Bridge of Murden, so I won't be going with you to the Empire. Too bad, really. I want to give Count Burgles a swift kick in the pants. I'll have to settle for ensuring the enemy doesn't set foot in Lancaster, even if you lose your battle. So, you can fight knowing I have your back. Look after everyone for me, would you? Absolutely.
listen.
The Imperial Army hasn't made any major moves yet, but they're sure to know us what we're up to soon.
Well,
Question is whether they'll try to intercept us or fortify their senses. What do you think? I think they'll strengthen their defenses. Because normally they strengthen their defenses and wait for reinforcements, right? Maybe an average general would do that, but this is Count Burgles. We need to be prepared for battle at any moment. You think he's not going to wait in his fortress city that everyone talks about being really hard to break into? I should probably just do it this way. Alright, so let's think about what we're going to do here. First off, Bernie. I had that string. String on. Relentless barrage. Stupidly broken. Bernie using infinite abilities. So obviously Bernie's not going to be a bow knight this time around. We're going to keep working at maxing her out. So with that in mind, where are we going to want to go to? He's pretty maxed out in a lot of things. I think I'll have her learn Moral Savant. Everything over here is maxed. Which means we can probably do Dark Knight or Holy Knight without issue. And then Moral Savant, you can learn. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. We have a plan.
Time to work you into shape.
Also, I think it did not quite max. Just like I thought we had the 2 fights to go. Oh, right. So you. Let's just learn both of these. Might as well. I'll first start with the Dark Knight.
So, how do I look?
Not super imposing, but kind of cool. I trust in the game. There we go.
So,
Slightly less imposing as a Holy Knight. Before I do that, I'm curious. Does Bernie have any fun conversations I'd want to see? Like Lysithea probably isn't a huge one on her. Oh, Happy gets to be an A rank. That one might be a fun one. Didn't have a dang thing to say Lysithea. Marianne could be a good one. Okay, let's do it with Marianne. Okay. I'm just curious what the two of them have to say. Sorry, friends. Bernie is my favorite. So, you know. Yeah. Sorry, Leonie. We're swapping you with the best girl. Now, the reason I'm having Moral Savant level up instead of using it myself is because I want to have the secondary to Lysithea be a mounted class because they move a lot faster. So, this works just fine. Now, whether I have her be a Wyvern Lord or a Bull Knight or a Pegasus Knight or Falcon Knight, I don't know. After that, having the ability to fly and go fast may not be too bad of an idea. It would move a little faster as a Bull Knight though, but we'll see. In terms of pairing, so Linhardt now will pair with Leonie, I guess. Congratulations. And yeah, I was about to learn Sniper.
this would have been impossible on my own.
Okay.
Not gonna forget this.
Apex Bow seems very useful for someone who specializes in bow type abilities.
I have this power within me all the while?
I'll put this to good use.
Good.
This is suitable.
There must be more to this.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, surely you have something else I can have you learn. There we go, perfect. Anyone else I need to worry about besides Claude? No. Now, I want to work on Wyvern Rider. Also want to work on Brigand. Cavalier he's using right now. So what I'm going to do then.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I still have some.
Cool. No, I'm not changing you, but that's what I thought. It's like it automatic learns. I will learn Bow Knight.
Finally, I've been waiting to try something new.
There we go. A rank for bow. Anything else I want to bother learning? Not super much so. So I think I'll learn Brigand next so we can get the Wyvern classes. You'll keep learning Cavalier. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Alright, alright. It doesn't really matter at this point what I have Claude use, because he's going to be on the battlefield instead of probably Hilda, but I'm not going to have him be one of the actual, the actual fighter along with Isithia anymore, probably. So, okay, I think we're good at... Why did I back out? So I think we're good on that side, so let's do probably like 2 of these before someone else maxes. 1 of these, never mind. Wait, you're not the one. You're the one. You can be a brawler, why not? We're about to max someone out right there. Yep.
I have this talent hidden away?
Oh, nice.
I think it's making sense now. I'll master this.
Gonna be at least 2 or 3 chapters for the Max Moral Savant, at least, so that is fine. I think it was Marianne that maxed.
I hope I can handle this.
Very fitting. And so why I'm having her going on that class, I don't know. I don't remember my thought process was on that. So we'll just roll it. There's 2 masters right there.
How's this gonna help?
Good question.
There must be.
This power will.
Congratulations, you're a mage. And I actually have to deviate and do something with you. Then hurt your trouble. Don't look too bad. Just gonna zoom through and unlock a few things for him very quick, so he has further options.
I wish this was for something beside.
And a few more. Cavalier is useful. Might as well burn through my seals. I got a bajillion of them. Oh.
I wish this was for.
Fine, I'll just change them manually then. Give me 1 second. Alright. Linhart, you who are being troublesome. Go back to your main class so I can actually have you keep learning. Good.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
And then Linhart, because I did that, is already prepped for that. That works perfectly. I don't know I backed out there. So that's roll. Hopefully you get at least 1 or 2.
Another trick up the old sleeve.
Nice.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Okay.
That should come in handy.
This is suitable.
Can't wait to get back out there.
I think that was the MC. There's a level up. I think that was the MC, yeah. So do you have another class to learn? Dark Mage, yes, perfect. Better hurry up and learn that, dang it. I know we got a long time, so I'm not worried. But still, I want him to max. I need to max that particular class series out because that's the only one you can't get on the female route. So we gotta learn everything we can learn on there. You know, some of it's gonna be pointless, but if there's an ability or 2 that we can make use out of. We got 2 left. Okay, I guess we'll keep going. Alright. Oh, that's straightforward, I guess. Sure.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
Essence of Fire, Essence of Ice. Interesting. Look at you, peas and pod. Why'd I back out of there? I don't know. Begin.
Still better than training on my own.
Oh, there we go. Mastered.
There must.
You did master it.
This power will help me soar.
Alright, don't know if there's much I can do on your side. I can, okay. She's good in there.
Time to work. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I can do at least a few of the chores here, and then short conversations we'll save for next time.
Care to make yourself useful?
Maybe I can do them. Stick to full sabotage. Excuse me. Boom. There we go.
Must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Don't need to do that by any means. Don't really need to level up anyone there. But for the sake of just getting Linhardt finished off, let's do that. Boom. Linhardt should be done now.
We all must do our fair share. Care to
Should
make
be
yourself
done.
useful?
Maybe it wasn't. Wow. How unexpected. Is that really all Raphael can... God, Raphael. Fine. Need to get some more people who can do these. There we go. That's a good step.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Huh. Sure. You two are good. Good. That puts us pretty close. Yeah, you see we got 2 renown there, so
We all must do our fair share.
I think as long as we get a great or perfect, we get some renown back. So I guess it kind of would about even out by the time you get done with all this stuff. I guess it wouldn't be an S rank, so you wouldn't get those additional boosts from clearing some of those. So it might be one of those where you want to pick and choose which ones that you auto clear and which ones you don't, because some of them might very well be like, hey, it's better to auto clear the ones that give you like a C rank weapon, for example, because you don't really care about that S rank, C rank weapon. But the other ones are like, hey, you can S rank and get the training point or whatnot. So then it might be worth actually doing those. I don't know. I'll think about it for the 3rd playthrough. I kind of still want to make sure I clear everything once, so I don't think I will, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. I may just invest every now and then into more stat boosters for characters, or who knows. But for now, that is where we're going to stop things. So I hope you folks had a great time. I know I just saved. I'll save it again. Why not? But it was definitely a fun episode for me. We kind of crushed the main mission. We pulled it off, did everything we need to, so I will take it. Next time around, we're going to continue on with some of the skirmishes and see just where things are heading. What does Count Burgles kind of have in mind? We may not even find out until a couple episodes from now, but regardless, it should be interesting to see what's up next, because there's a lot of malcontent around the camp about our decision here, so we'll see. For now, though, thank you so very much as always. It was a great time. Till next time, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.